Hello and welcome back to It's What I Do. Got a few jobs on today. I'm in the process of cleaning the filters, but I've got to strip them down and have a look at them because I'm having problems with one of them where the air is going past the slide valve at the top and coming out through the air source heat pump, which defeats the purpose of having the valve on there in the first place. So what I think is happening is the air exhaust pipe that I put on it is blocked. So I need to take it apart and have a look at it. And they need cleaning in here. There's a lot of algae and blanket weed and such like sort of collected around the grids in there. So they need cleaning in here. And if I get a chance, I want to change the grids on the top and sort that out. I have another problem as well. I'm having problems with phosphate in the pond, and the levels are they're skyrocketing, and there's no reason for it. But I've checked the water coming out of the tap, just fresh tap water, and that's showing a level of 5 parts per million. So that's not good. I'm probably going to have to get onto the water board and find out what's going on. I suspect somewhere along the line there is a broken water main, and you've got soil seeping into the broken water main, which obviously isn't good. But I do need to get in touch with the water board in regards to that. The sulfate levels in the pond are over the 20 parts per million, which is not good, and it's having an effect on the fish. The kahaku's got a lot of red down its back, and so's the small kahaku. That's got a lot of red on it as well. None of the other fish seem to be that worried about it. It's only the kahakus that have got a problem. Sorry, keep looking away from the camera, watching the fish. Yeah, so I've got to sort that out as well. You'll have noticed it's been a few weeks since I last released a video. I've started back at work again. I've gone back to Arriva over in Dartford. Arriva was the first company I worked for when I first passed my driving test. So yeah, I couldn't get another job instructing. Just wasn't any about, and had to get another job, and I didn't fancy going back to where I was working before, so I thought I'd go back to the one that started it all. So I've gone back over to Arriva, but you forget how difficult it is trying to do anything else when you're driving a bus. So videos have been non-existent, and I'll be honest with you, it's not that much of a surprise if you like. You earn very, very little off of these videos, or I do. I earn virtually nothing off the videos, and I've got to sort of get a wage, you know. So the job's got to come first. It's got to be my priority, and that's just the way it is. I'll still release videos on here, just not as often, which is a shame, but there you go. So, right, anyhow, I'm going to crack on and get this done. I'm going to get the filters finished, and then we'll see about stripping them down. I'll show you the product that I've bought to try and reduce this phosphate. In fact, I'll go and get that now, and I'll show you. 1 second. Right, so the product that I've bought is that. I'll get it to focus. There you go. So it's Micro Lift Phosphate Remover by Forte. So we're going to give that a try, and we'll see whether it actually does any good there. Ooh. that's what it actually looks like, and that's enough to treat my pond. Whether it'll be one treatment or several that I need to use to get this level down, as I say, it is incredibly high. It's probably at the dangerous levels, if there is such a thing. But the rest of the fish seem okay. As I say, it's just some red marks on the kahakus that are showing. And I have always had a problem with phosphate in the water. And it's not surprising if I've got a level of 5 parts per million coming straight out the tap. And I can only assume that it accumulates. So the more that goes in there, it sort of builds up, if you follow what I mean. If I'm adding 5 parts per million in every top up of water I'm doing, yeah, it would add up. Right, I'm going to get on and do these filters, as I say, and I'll come back to you once I'm done and ready to strip it down. The filters are all clean, as you can see, and I've left them drained. So what I've got to do now, don't know if you can see it on there, there's a little screw there, a little screw there. Undo those, and this front part of the top shelf comes out. Then I've got to undo the big clamps there. Take the 4 inch to 1.5 inch adapter out there. So yeah, undo those two, 4 inch to 2 inch out, and I've got to do the same on the bottom. Take the bottom out, and then they should come out. Might have a little bit of trouble with this one because of this being here. I might have to take the ozone generator off. It's all switched off at the moment, and we'll go from there. So I'll start doing that and come back to you in a moment once I've got them out. Okay, that's the first one out, as you can see, and we've got it standing there. Just look in the top of it there, you can see some of the gunk in there, but it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I thought there was going to be a lot more in there, but we'll strip it down, and I want to change that top plate. I want to put these ones in. Yeah, I've got 2 of them, 1 for each one. That's the same as what I changed into the bottom of them a while ago. So if I can find the video, I'll link it for you. But yeah, not too terrible. So I'll get on with that. I'll start stripping it down, and then I'll come back to you once I put the new plates in, or while I'm putting the new plates in. So back in a moment. Okay, this is the second one out, and this one's more how I was expecting it to be. Look at the gunk in the top of there. So yeah, that'll do it good to get a good clean out on there. And I expect the bottom one to be just as bad, to be honest. So I haven't taken these out for, I don't know, must be 18 months, 2 years I suppose. Can't remember when I built them. But yeah, not very good. So I'm going to start stripping these down, and I'll come back to you in a minute. Okay, got them all back up and running again. Managed to slice my thumb on a burr on one of those metal plates, which is why I didn't film me doing it. But yeah, I've got a nice cut on my thumb. Don't think you'll be able to see it, but it's there. Bled quite a bit, but yeah, managed to get them all back in. They're all back up and running, all cleaned. So let's have a look at what we got out of it. So yeah, this pile of crap, the plates, that one's not too bad, but that first one I took out, or second, yeah, whichever one it was, look at the state of that. Surprised we were getting any flow of water through that at all. But they're all back up and running now. I've put the top plate, the top shelf back in. I just got to check it now for leaks. Unfortunately, there is a bit of water in the bottom there where I've been working on it, so it makes it very difficult to try and figure out if there's leaks there. But I'll know within the next couple of days. And hopefully that'll run a lot better. So yeah, turn you around, have a look at the pond. They say the kahaku, the big kahaku down there, it's got a bit of red on its back, and so is the little kahaku. He's got a bit of red along his back as well. They're a little bit happier now. I've managed to get the pumps back on and the air stone flowing. I might not run the ozone for a few days. I want to get this treatment in. This phosphate reducer. I want to get that into the pond and get this phosphate down. Going on how high it is, I'm probably going to have to do a few treatments. So, well, that's the treatment in the pond. Or treatment, you know what I mean. Turned it a bit milky. I haven't put the UV on or the ozone generator. I'll leave that for a few hours. Doesn't say anything on the instructions to turn them off, but yeah. Don't seem to be worrying the fish at all. And the filters are running okay. I have got a little bit of a drip down there, but down the bottom underneath. So I'll have to keep an eye on that. I've tightened it up as much as I dare. I don't want to strip the Jubilee clip, because if I do that I'm really stuffed. So they're all running, all back, nearly all of the stuff back in there. And yeah, just have to keep an eye on it now. I'll let this run, and I'll check it the next time I do the filter clean, and hopefully it will have reduced, and if it hasn't, I'll give it another dose. Right, well, I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to sit and have a cup of tea, relax for 10 minutes, and then finish putting my stuff away, and hopefully everything will be all okay. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye for now.